the defense put up Wally Sajimi and tried to play snippets of Mr. Sajimi's recordings of Mr. Ephron. They tried to put up clips where Mr. Ephron said to Mr. Sajimi, "I'm already a millionaire." Oh, look, see, he said he was already a millionaire, but he's not. Where he said to Mr. Sajimi, "Go ahead and post news articles on social media." He said he was, I'm suing Rocky. I don't care about the police. I don't care what happens to the criminal case. I'm getting 30 M's. If I disappear, this case will be harder for the prosecutors. All those clips, none of those clips helped you answer the question in this case: was it a real gun or a fake gun? And who cares? Who cares if Mr. Ephron said in the past he was a millionaire when he wasn't? Who cares if he asked someone to post a news article on social media? Mr. Ephron wants to be paid because he was the victim of a real crime by a real gun. And some of the most important evidence that you heard in this case actually came from those recordings. Those recordings are very important because Mr. Ephron does not know he's being recorded. He thinks he's talking to his friend. He has no idea that this person is betraying him, recording him, and then immediately turning their conversations over to the defendant. These are his unfiltered, unprepared thoughts. He's not talking to the police. He does not even know he's being recorded. But what he says to Wally in those recordings is exactly what he told you here in court. I want to go through them because these recordings are important. So I'm going to break them down, and we're going to play a couple of them.
They signed, I'm mad at both y'all niggas for letting that shit happen, you feel me?
Oh, it ain't no picking sides. That nigga 100% crazy and wrong.
Yeah.
100% wrong. And he got 12-year ills mixed up, bro. I'm not. You gotta understand, Rocky been on this high horse for a very long time, you feel me? He didn't have to do what he did. I don't have, he forced my hand, you feel me? I got over 20 missed calls between him ills. Why is Rocky going out of his way to do anything like that? You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you didn't hear the story or whatever it is, but you gotta look at it like this. Why is he going out his way to call me 20 times? It was a 12-year with him. Text messages saying link up, where you at? And all of this is because of I pressed him about Josh, him not doing right by Josh, and he spoke to Josh's mom and lied. You get what I'm saying? So I wrote him about that. He hits up Bari later about that, but I'm with Bari. Bari got the phone on speaker. You get what I'm saying? This shit didn't fit well with me. So Rocky talks about me within that conversation because he sees I text him about Josh. You feel me? Told him I'm taking ASAP out my name. This was 7 months ago. I took ASAP out my name. You feel me?
Yeah.
He's a bitch, so he goes ahead and hit Bari because Bari influenced him a whole week later doing that complex con shit. You feel what I'm saying? Just so happened I'm with Bari while Rocky hits him. Rocky says my name. You get what I'm saying? Real Money, 12-year ills is at his house. I hit Real Money the next morning, tell Real Money. I heard Rocky bitch ass tell him I don't fuck with him, woo-dee-woo, woo-dee-woo, you feel me? No fighting words, none of that, just basically, nigga, I heard you. But in Rocky's head, he was like a bitch because Bari had him on speaker. Rocky don't know who else heard that conversation, but he know I heard him talk about me, and I told Rocky over the years, nigga, if you have a problem with me, let me know. Stop rocking me to sleep, you feel me?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, I guess that was enough for him. He felt like a bitch because he knew I heard that conversation. I wasn't supposed to hear that conversation because Rocky never, ever, I never heard him say curse words or even have that type of energy towards me. You know what I'm saying? So now I know the real him. I tell Real Money, tell that nigga fuck him. You feel me? Boom, boom, boom. Shit is related to him. Next thing you know, I get over 20, 30 missed calls between him, Ills, and Rocky. Text messages. I'm staying at the Lowe's. I tell him, he calls me. I finally answer because I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I answered him. He's like, where you at? With a slim voice. I'm like, huh? Where you at? Nigga, I'm at the W. I'm at here in 5 minutes. I'm like, alright. My girl like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I don't know. He calls me, Hills calls me. Man, I got all these text messages. Bro, these niggas is dumb. You and a couple only people heard this story. Rocky out here thinking it's all sweet, but his life is really, and bro,
that's what I wanted to ask you, bro. Like, why the boys though? You feel me? Why take it to you know the guys? You feel me?
Who, me?
Yeah, think though how the boys.
Why wouldn't I, bro? He's a multi-millionaire. He blamed at me. I'm no longer on his level. Everybody turned on me. Everybody, bro. Rocky had everybody turn on me that day. Plus, what the fuck am I doing? Spin on his block and go shoot him up?
In that couple minutes, he tells the exact same details that he told you when he testified in this case. That's evidence they created. That's their person trying to trick Mr. Ephron. Trying to get Mr. Ephron to say something damaging. Say something that's going to undermine his case. Because Wally knows he's recording these conversations for one purpose, so that he can turn them right over to the defendant. But what is Terell saying? Everything consistent with what he told you. How this interaction started. Even that he blamed at him, that he shot at him.
The same thing, because he ran at me 4 or 5 times. I had to use ills as a shield while I be dead.
I feel niggas ain't trying to like, you feel me? Not trying to end squash this shit, get some paper or something, or what, you know, like.
Bro, it's too late. He told me to suck her dick. Boom, boom, boom. I hit up John the same day. Bro, that's all on him. He had nothing but time. Bro, when I got the best lawyer in LA and went about my business. You feel me? He told John to stop contacting me. I sent him the pictures of the bullets, sent him the text messages of him, letting him know how serious this is. You know what he said? Nigga, fuck you. So what I'm supposed to do? Accept the nigga shooting at me 4 or 5 times where I almost died, or sue this man. Now coming with suing, of course, the severity of the case, he's trying to kill me. So that's what he gotta reap. You feel me?
I feel there ain't no way niggas could squat, like, you feel me? No paper, no nothing, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
bro, he's he's 33 years old. He got other men talking for him. He know what he did. You get what I'm saying? He had more than enough time. This shit happened 7 months later. He wasn't trying to reach out to me. He still didn't reach out to me.
With the legal shit involving out of boys, you know, so.
That's on him. I didn't want to go like that. I went ahead and got a lawyer. When you get a lawyer, that has nothing to do with boys. And Jabari, his friend, he might as well thank him for him not being late in the field. Because those allegations, you feel me? He got enough, and you're part of the PR team. He would have had enough people to block that if Jabari didn't say nothing, bro. Those was allegations. Jabari made it official.
Again, he's entirely consistent. The defendant shot at me 4 or 5 times. The same thing he walks into the police station and tells the police. He's entirely consistent about what happens after the shooting. That he reached out to the defendant. That he sent him text messages, pictures of the fired cartridge cases. That he reached out to the defendant's manager. All that consistent with what you saw in the text messages and everything else that came in. Even how he was outed as the victim in this case, that Jabari made it official. That Jabari was the one who said that he had snitched and attached his name to it. That's their evidence that they created. And it's entirely consistent with what he told you when he testified.
I just want y'all niggas to kind of end this shit and, you know, bygones.
Ain't no ending. He could have ended it when he shot at you. Who ends anything when a nigga shoot at you 4 or 5 times? You gotta grab another member to protect yourself. He called me out my living space. Called me, told me to stop ducking him. He claimed that. That's called premeditated, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't give me a chance. He told me I'm gonna come to a gun battle. I came to link him to see what the fuck the status was about. He pulls out. He tries to chest bump me. He tries tries to test bump me and then pull out a gun for self-defense. He's a pussy boy. Give me an Ills is standing in between while he's trying to shoot me. He ain't give me no seconds, bro. She acting like that. And I got it all on camera. You don't want that, like, trust me. He's stupid. He did it all on camera, champ.
Again, consistent. I didn't know I was walking into a gun battle. I didn't bring a weapon. What does he do to me, though? He tries to chest bump me, and then he shoots at me.
So it's really to get injured, or you just trying to move on and shit?
Besides suing somebody like that, you feel me? Now he got to face the consequences of with that because he wanted to be a gangster and run out his crib like that. That has nothing to do with me. You feel me? I did my part. If you look at it on my end, what else am I supposed to do?
Why not just ask for the bag, or you know?
I tried already, bro. You don't ask for the bag because that's extortion, bro. When you got somebody that's shooting at you, you ever look like I'm smart, bro. You gotta understand, I'm not no dumb black nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ask for a bag without a lawyer, bro, it's called extortion. You feel me? You're gonna do everything accordingly. Everything accordingly, or it's gonna catch up with you.
What's Mr. Sajimi trying to do? He's trying to bait Mr. Ephron into giving some kind of inconsistent answer, but Mr. Ephron's consistent the whole time.
The lawyers, when I went to the lawyers filed, gave the police the evidence, but you can't sue somebody with circumstances like that without criminal actions because it's such a heinous crime. When you purposely know what you're doing, that's a whole different ballgame. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still feel sympathetic for this man because I know him. I know what he's about to endure. But he told me to fuck off, go to the police. He told me this type of shit.
You're hearing his unvarnished, his unprepared thoughts. He's telling you, even as this happens, he still feels bad for the defendant. He still knows he's about to go through stuff, but the defendant gave him no other option, told him to go to the police.
I'm not the toughest nigga in the world. I don't know too many gangster niggas that's gonna come at Rocky. He's a millionaire, bro. That shit can come from anywhere. He decided to fire on me.
And that's why, right? Because it was the defendant's decision.
Like, who gets cool after somebody firing on you 5 times, bro? Nobody.
Bro, I could probably talk to him and shit and figure out, you know, like some.
I don't even want no message relayed like that because he had more than, bro. I had over a year to reach out to me, bro. I'm not the hardest person to reach. You get what I'm saying? He chose to do that. Like, and you see what I just sent you the other day, how he reacted off of me hitting up John to try to figure out what we're gonna do here before I even hit up a lawyer or anything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he don't want to hear nothing from nobody, bro, until like, some people is like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, until the shit.
And I don't want to jeopardize what you have going on and thinking that you spoke to me. Like, don't even put yourself involved in this shit, bro. Trust. Rocky will start looking at you funny, and I don't need you feeling like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just trickled down to everyone, you feel me? Like, even if you don't, you feel me? Like,
he's gonna fuck up everybody's career who worked for him.
You feel me? So,
everybody who worked for him, but he did that because he's stingy, bro. I can't not do what I'm doing and think about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta worry about myself and worry about what the fuck happens to me. He wasn't thinking about nobody. Everybody's thinking like that, but then when it comes out, niggas are gonna really start hating him because, bro, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself out there to do something like that where it's unforgivable, bro? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, this ain't something like it was a fight, you punch me, I can sue you, you don't go to jail, bro, you fired on me.
Those recordings are important because the defense created them. Because Mr. Sajimi knew he was going to send those immediately to the defendant. And he recorded 2 separate phone calls on 2 separate dates. Said he sent them to the defendant. But Mr. Sajimi, although he tried to catch Mr. Ephron saying something inconsistent, catch him in a lie, didn't work. When it comes to asking Wally, well, hey, what did you say? What did the defendant say to you about this? All of a sudden, he can't remember. Didn't record those calls. He's the mediator, right? But he doesn't remember a single thing the defendant said to him about this. Definitely doesn't remember the defendant saying to him, what are you talking about? This was a fake gun. He hears over and over and over from Mr. Ephron that the defendant fired a real gun at him 4 or 5 times. So he's trying to catch Mr. Ephron in a lie, but what does he catch him saying? I'm with Jabari and Rocky talks bad about me. I tell Rocky I don't want to have anything to do with him. He calls me while I'm sleeping in my hotel room. He provoked a meeting with me. He and Ills called me 20 times. He told me he's going to come meet me at the W, and he fired at me 4 or 5 times. I had to use Ills as a human shield, or I'll be dead. He's unequivocal. This was a real gun. He tried to kill me. And after that, everybody turned on me. It's too late for Rocky to pay me and make this go away. I tried to resolve this quickly. I tried to reach out to Rocky. I tried to reach out to John, his manager. He left me no options. He told me go to the police. So I got a lawyer, and that's what I did. Maybe we still could have kept this quiet, but then Jabari posts that post about me and outs me to the world as a snitch. Those recordings, I want to say they're about 25 minutes. If you listen to the whole thing, those are just snippets. Tried to give you a reasonable sample from them. But you listen to the whole thing, what will you not hear Mr. Ephron say? I'm faking the whole thing. Rocky really fired a fake gun at me. You know, right? We all know. Rocky carries that fake gun. That's what he knew. I was never in any real danger. None of that comes out of Mr. Ephron. He's unequivocal. He tried to kill me. That's the entire case. Mr. Ephron told the police what happened. He was consistent about the details of the shooting. Since the very beginning of this case, he's been consistent. He was consistent when he knew he was being recorded. He certainly knew the police were going to write reports. He probably had some idea that the police were video or audio recording him. More importantly, he was consistent even when he didn't know he was being recorded. When he thought he was in a safe space, when he thought he was talking to his friend, he's still consistent.